The coordinates of 2 pi is 1, 0. Note that in the first quadrant, both sine and cosine are positive. And because it's placed in both the positive x-axis and y-axis. In the fourth, we have negative sine and positive cosine. The function of special angles are summarized in this unit circle. Note that 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and 11 pi over 6 are 30 degrees away from the x-axis, just like pi over 6. Hence, the sine and cosine values are the same except for the sines. 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, and 5 pi over 3 are 60 degrees away from the x-axis, just like pi over 3. They also have the same cosine values except for the sines. The same condition applies to 3 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, and 7 pi over 4, which are 45 degrees away from the x-axis, just like pi over 4. Finding the special values of sine and cosine for negative pi over 6. Now, remember that when dealing with negative values, our values go in a clockwise direction. Here we would see the clockwise version of pi over 6. The 30-degree angle would come from the positive x-axis turning clockwise to 30 degrees. This would then make your negative pi over 6. See that all negative values are read in a clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. From your positive x-axis. Okay. Lipat. Yun na yun, diba? Negative pi over 6 has the same magnitude as pi over 6, but not its sign. The cosine the cosine of negative pi over 6 is square root of 3 over 2. Has the same magnitude as well as the sine of cosine pi over 6, because quadrants 1 and 4 have the same positive x-axis. On the other hand, sine negative pi over 6 is equal to negative 1/2. Because the fourth quadrant has a negative y-axis. Finding the sine and cosine values of 7 pi over 2. We can move through the circle by pi 2's. This is because the circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi. Now, within 7 pi over 2, you can convert this into 3 pi plus pi over 2. Which means that 3 pi would mean you would include one more pi over here. 1, 2, 3 pi. Then another half pi would lead you here. at the 3 pi over 2 area. The cosine of 3 pi over 2 is 0. And the sine 3 pi over 2 is equal to 1. Now try these exercises. Find the cosine and sine values of the following items. Now here are the answers.